how you doing? I'm Hassan and I'm an American chauffeur. Okay, when I first started doing this work here, when I first started in the transportation industry, I started off in rideshare, and now I do luxury limousine. I keep up with a lot of stuff that's going on in rideshare, and there's too many. I feel, okay. There's too many people out here getting hurt, because I know you can get hurt in several ways doing this work. You get hurt by passengers getting in the car. They read your spirit, they kind of see where you at, and they see you really trying real hard, and then they want to make you feel bad. So, that's kind of hurtful, but you get through it. And the way you get through that is you just keep your eye on what you're doing. Hell with that, man. You just can't, for me. Now, I just came from being homeless, so it might have been easy for me. Fuck you, man. You see what I'm saying? It might have been easy for me. That may not be as easy for you, say, if you come off a job and you thought you had this. Well, I got the job, I got I'm doing this thing I'm doing called rideshare that I'm doing on the side. I don't want to really tell nobody that I do it because it's so, fringe. It is still fringe now. Don't lie to yourself. That's another reason you need to be proud of yourself if you're a driver. You took this fringe thing and you made it work for you. See, you made it work for you. So for me, I was a fringe type person anyway, I guess. So, okay, I was already walking on the cane over here. I was in bad health. I came off that. I told you about, I had this old funky disease and everything. So this was actually the first work I was going to do, and I was living in the shelter at that particular time. Okay, so I took a chance on doing it, and it seemed to work for me. So that was in 2017. By 2019, now I end up, I got my LLC and everything in 2019. And then got my limousine, got limousine license and tags and this and that. It took some work for me, and it was quite an adventure in and of itself. Okay, but the most wonderful aspect of my adventure was, in fact, in here. And please just I'm going to be real careful with myself, and I'm going to be real careful with you here. Because remember, I'm sharing my experience, and everyone's experience can be different because you don't have to get into groupthink, okay? That's what I liked about this, so I was determined to make this thing work because I could see, I kept hearing the radio advertisements. In here they had radio advertisements. In Atlanta they had radio advertisements. And then they had, I was listening to a lot of music on my phone and everything. My phone was my prized possession, I guess. And, I would see ads and see stuff about it. I says, well, that's interesting. And it's quiet and it's low key. That's what I thought. But it's quiet and it's low key. I can be making this money and don't nobody know what's going on. So anyway, I went to they had a thing called exchange leasing program where you go to exchange leasing and you come out of there with a car. I think you had to pay, I think it was $300 or something like that. It was something, something like that. And you come out of there with a car. And I didn't know what the hell I was damn doing, but I was determined to make this damn thing work. I was determined to make it work. See, that's how come that number there is messed up. Say a Toyota Corolla is supposed to get 30 miles an hour. Man, look. I had to go as far as I had to go to make this thing work. I had to make all the mistakes that I had to make without somebody in my ear telling me something's wrong with you because you made a mistake. Huh? Okay? See, perhaps I was lucky like that. And if I was, I'm very thankful for it. All right? All right. So, nobody told me don't make the next step. See, I was listening to a lot of people on YouTube constantly because I didn't know what the hell I was damn doing. So I was listening to a lot of YouTube, the good, the bad, the ugly. Those who didn't like to do it because people was complaining and striking in. And my whole thing, you get as offended as you like. How the hell you gonna strike on your own business? You get as offended as you like, okay? But that was for me. I'm telling you my experience, not telling you what your experience is supposed to be. All right? All right. Okay, now, by the time I got that Hyundai Ioniq, I was practicing, because I started picking up side work a little bit here, over here. And the Toyota, people was taking advantage of me because I was new. But that's okay too. I was practicing. I was practicing for the day, I guess, or practicing for the future, So anyway, by the time I got the Hyundai Ioniq, I had pretty much, I drove the look at the Toyota Corolla. But by here, this determination paid off because I got treated like pure crap over here by these passengers. You see, my rating was 3.6. I had a 3.6 rating. I had dropped down to a 3.6 rating. I was horrible, man. But I was determined to do this thing. I was going to make this thing work. All right? Because it seemed so easy. I'm away from nobody around me. Nobody passengers get in. And I did let them get in my head for a little bit because I'm trying to figure out how you do this. Okay? Back then they had a thing called Uber Pool. I think they still got it. I've seen something about it. Maybe they still got it. I don't know. I don't do no crap like that, no way. I was doing that, and I've had some pretty good rides on. I did back then, but that's the thing about these rideshare companies. When they introduce a new product and you do it, and you're the first one do it or something like that, or it's early in the game for them, you get paid well doing it, then they cut it. See, then they cut it. See, I got an email that said I was the first one to do comforts, right? When they started comforts. And them things was like $50 an hour. See, then they cut them. I won't even touch a comfort now. See, they had Select and they got rid of Select completely. Select was every bit a good $70 an hour. See, Lyft Lux is what was, because they done manipulated their thing around. But about $70 an hour, you do a good 10 hours worth for them, you'd be all right. So Atlanta's a good spot. If you're in Atlanta and you running Lux and Lux Black, If you run them both, Lux and Lux Black Sedan, you'll do good. You should do good anyway. Anyway. Okay, so by the time I'm in this Hyundai Ioniq, I got it down pretty good then. I'm going to see, what I was doing is cut the app off, go see feature movies. Cause I'm in the neighborhood, it's in a suburb, and ain't that many people out there looking at the movie, right? Go in and see the movie, come back, cut the app on, and go on about my business. I was going to concerts, Mother's Finest concerts and different concerts, cut the app off, go to the concert, enjoy myself, come out the concert, you know, sometime a friend I ain't seen in a long time, hey man, let's go do this. I just cut the app off. I put the destination filter up there, cut the app off, enjoy myself, get back in the car, cut the app on, and keep it rolling. See? By up here, I had pretty much mastered it pretty good. I pretty much figured out how to keep the customer from whizzing me. I knew better. Well, don't pick up nobody got less than a 4.7 rating, whatever. 4.8. I think that 4.8 thing, I've been had that. I just keep that. I found out that's best. Don't pick nobody up unless you got a 4 point, unless you want to have a bad experience. And this is beautiful because of the experience. Because of the experience, I got to know me so much better. Because of the experience, I'm becoming, even now, growing, to something even more than what I am now, and I'm thankful for that too. Okay, so this is part of the pay that you get for doing this. Yes, you might complain about the pay. You may not be as much of a go-getter as I am. Okay? You may not be that kind of go-getter, I understand that, but I went at this thing like an athlete the whole time, scientifically, everything that athletes do nowadays to be top performer that they can be. I went at it like an athlete, okay? All right, right now I'm 68 years old, done had several hip surgeries and stuff like that, and all that old kind of good stuff. But I'm a chauffeur, I'm not a rideshare driver, so, I do black though. I do the black. So, hey, I'm building out now. So, so the determination is there. It's taking a different level because, see, I have found out that this right here, I've been practicing this the whole time. Okay? Because I wanted to be the best me I could be. That's what competition driving is about. So from 2017, and this is 2023, and I'm just getting started. So until the next video, drive safe and drive with confidence.